Queuing charge, listeners. Hello. In this episode, we will talk about unsold electric cars and the auto industry's looming challenges worldwide. The automotive landscape is undergoing a seismic shift as electric vehicles attempt to carve out a prominent place in the hearts and minds of consumers. However, recent trends suggest that the road to mass adoption might be more arduous than initially anticipated. Amidst fervent governmental support and an increasing push towards sustainability, the electric vehicle sector is facing several critical challenges that are casting shadows of doubt on its prospect. The surge in unsold electric cars and the concerns surrounding their viability are raising questions about the potential of a death spiral for the auto industry. The tide of government subsidies flowing into the electric vehicles market has been substantial, aiming to incentivize consumers to embrace cleaner transportation options. Despite these efforts, the logical apprehensions and diverse concerns of average citizens are proving formidable barriers to electric vehicle adoption. The surge in new electric vehicle inventories on dealer lots highlights the complex array of challenges the industry must surmount. Foremost among these challenges are the concerns that potential buyers harbor about the varying range of electric vehicles, vehicle reliability, and price. These apprehensions create a hesitancy to commit to electric vehicles as viable alternatives to traditional internal combustion engine vehicles. One of the most pressing concerns revolves around the availability of electricity for an expansive charging infrastructure. The charging time for electric vehicles and the cost and longevity of their batteries further compound the uncertainty surrounding their feasibility as a mainstream mode of transportation. As the green movement touts the environmental benefits of electric vehicles, concerns arise about the environmental footprint of battery production, recycling, and disposal. The potential reduction in carbon emissions, often touted as a significant advantage of electric vehicles, is also under scrutiny as the broader implications of these vehicles on overall sustainability come into focus. The spectre of lithium battery fires has also cast a shadow over the electric vehicles industry, further entrenching skepticism among potential buyers. The precarious nature of battery recycling and end-of-life management adds another layer of complexity to the electric vehicles equation. Moreover, the perceived free ride for electric vehicle owners in terms of highway usage and fuel taxes is projected to end with the introduction of vehicle mileage tax, potentially increasing the costs associated with electric vehicle ownership. Ethical and moral considerations further muddle the landscape as electric vehicle manufacturers grapple with the ethical implications of sourcing essential minerals and metals from developing countries with lax environmental regulation. The disparity between the ideals of the green movement and the realities of resource extraction in these nations raises questions about the true sustainability of the electric vehicles movement. The documentary Planet of the Humans, along with the book Clean Energy Exploitations, spotlight the less considered ethical and environmental concerns that often remain obscured behind the curtain of clean energy. These narratives shed light on the intricate web of human and environmental exploitation linked to the extraction of minerals vital to battery production. This dissonance underscores the need for transparency and ethical accountability within the industry. Amidst these dilemmas, the automotive industry is navigating the transition towards an all-electric vehicles future, driven by government mandates aimed at slashing emissions. However, the current disconnect between electric vehicle supply and demand raises a red flag for the industry's stakeholders. Despite loading up the supply chain with electric vehicles, manufacturers are facing a gap in demand, particularly from the broader consumer base that may not align with the profile of current electric vehicle owners. The profile of existing electric vehicle owners is marked by a higher education, significant income, and multi-car households, often utilizing electric vehicles for low mileage requirements. In contrast, a significant portion of potential car buyers have less formal education, lower income, and is less inclined towards multi-car ownership. Forcing a swift transition to electric vehicles without addressing these disparities could fuel resentment among those who rely on affordable vehicle transportation. Historically, the ICE car market has thrived with both new and used vehicle sales, the latter constituting a substantial portion of overall sales. In contrast, the electric vehicles market has yet to develop a robust used car market due to concerns about battery life and replacement cost. The lack of a viable resale market for electric vehicles further complicates the industry's efforts to gain a foothold in mainstream transportation. Regional disparities in electric vehicle ownership further challenge the industry's growth prospects. With California accounting for a significant portion of electric vehicle ownership, the distribution of charging infrastructure becomes a vital consideration. Other states lack the charging infrastructure required to support widespread electric vehicles adoption, and some might even export electricity to regions with more developed charging networks. The United Kingdom's proactive approach to electric vehicle charging infrastructure, marked by the implementation of smart chargers and separate meters for electric vehicle charging, sets a precedent for balancing electricity demand and supply. However, the adaptation of such measures on a global scale remains a considerable undertaking. As the unsold electric cars pile up on dealer lots, the auto industry faces a bumpy road ahead in its pursuit of widespread electric vehicle adoption. Overcoming the myriad challenges surrounding driving range, vehicle reliability, pricing, charging infrastructure, and ethical considerations requires an industry-wide commitment to transparency, accountability, and affordability. Addressing the concerns of potential buyers and crafting a more inclusive vision of electric vehicle ownership will be pivotal in navigating the uncharted territory of the electric vehicle era. Only through proactive strategies and a collaborative effort can the auto industry hope to prevent the signals of an impending death spiral from becoming a reality. That would be all, folks. Give us your opinion, and don't be shy about it. Stay safe wherever you might be. We are still under heat waves. Until the next time, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news.